All right, so for tracking lives and keeping score, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your chaser game. Whatever it was that you picked, we had, for my example, I had chase the banana. Now we have chase the apple. So we want to open up that chaser game and we're going to add a score and we're going to add our lives. Our score should be set at 0. Our lives should be set at 3, just like any other video games. You want to add your variable to keep track of the score. So if I click on the apple, my score should go up. If I miss it, my score should go down, or my lives should go down, not my score, my apologies. So we want to add a click handler for the image background, right? So when the background image is clicked, my lives should go down. And when I click on my apple, my lives should go up. So let's do that. Now open up code. I'm going to see if I can find my project for the chaser game. I see a couple here. Trying to figure out which one I want to do. Some of these are students, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to see if I can find my banana game, my banana chaser game. I should have been a little bit more prepared. Well, I mean, I guess I'll take this dog. I'll probably have to do some fixing, but that's okay. This is a good learning experience. So, start game. We have a dog that moves around. We have a friend's background. On the event that I can't click on this dog, I want my score to stay the same, my lives to go down, and if I click on the dog, my score should go up. So the very first thing I need to do is I need to add a couple of variables. So I'm going to reset. I'm going to add a variable. I'm going to put it up here on the top because variables should always go on top. Why can't I? Okay. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to grab this. The first one I'm going to call score because that is such the creative name. The second one I'm going to call lives. Give it an initial value of 3. So now we need to visually fix this. I'm going to go into my design mode. I want to go to my chasing screen, whichever screen this is. Maybe that's a win screen, home screen, game over, welcome screen. Oh, okay, so it must be this home screen. So since this isn't mine, I'm playing a little bit of trying to fix this up. All right, so I'm going to move my background image down. Now please note that I have it, the code should be for this, that when the background image is clicked and not the screen. Because if we have anything that has a touch screen, we click on the, say, Canvas app, we are also touching the screen. So that will always result as true. So we need to be a little bit more specific. I'm going to take the catch the puppy, bring it down a little bit down here just so we can still see it. I want to have it in the black so we can definitely see. Then I want to add some labels. So I'm going to add a label here, add another label here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because we're going to be adding to this and we don't want the text to be cut off. So if you think you've done the code right and your text is cut off, check to make sure that these labels are a little bit bigger. I see that as being a very common issue. So I'm going to give these really unique names like score label. We don't need any placeholders for our text because we're going to code that. And this is going to be lives label. All right. So let's throw in some code that takes care of this. So I already have my variables. So I'm going to use the element called set text. The magic has happened. We just need to see it. So I'm going to set the text of my lives label to say exactly what's in those quotes. And I'm going to say lives, so it has that visual representation. I'm going to use concatenation, and I'm going to call upon my variable lives. So it's going to just show this. It's going to physically show lives with the colon, and then it's going to add whatever the value of lives is onto the string. I'm going to do the same thing with score label. So on the event that score label, no on an event, sorry. So score, and we're going to do score. Let's see this work. So if I hit run, hit start the game, you can see lives is 3 and score is 0. Of course, we can make this look better, but I'm trying to do this quick and easy. So on the event that the puppy is clicked, I see we have here the mouse over. For testing purposes, I'm going to keep it as clicked because this is going to make it a little bit easier. My score should go up, so I'm going to assign the value. I'm going to say, hey, score has the value of whatever score is plus 1. This is your game, so you can make it increment 10 by 100, whatever. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to do plus 1. Now remember, the magic's happened, but we can't see it. So we want to throw in our text. So the text of a score label is going to show exactly what's in quotes, saying score, and we're going to call upon our variable of score. All right. Now, on the event that our background image is clicked, we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to do our lives. I'm going to say lives has the value of whatever lives is minus 1. And then I want to set my text again. Now remember, math isn't happening when you have a string. So I'm going to go to my lives label, and I'm going to set the text to be lives. I am adding to the string, not necessarily adding mathematically. Lives, so this is going to find the value of lives, add it to the string, and not do math. So let's see it work. I'm going to start the game. Uh-oh. So we do already have something in here for our set screen of game over screen. I'm actually going to get rid of that right now. I'm going to show you guys something new. I'm going to comment this out by using the double backslash symbol or forward slash symbol. Let's run, start game, and it still brings me to, oh, when the puppy's clicked. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's see if this works. All right, so there's score, it goes up. You can see my score consistently going up. Now if I click off, my lives are going down. And that's what you need to complete this.